Hi, I'm Pat McInnes. Welcome to Utah Valley Psychology. Today, I'm going to talk about a new group that's starting up here January 27th, 2021, on Wednesdays from 4 o'clock to 5:30 p.m. And the group is actually, I think it's remarkably unique in the way it's carried out. But before I get into explaining what makes it unique, let me tell you the basics. It's a cognitive behavioral approach, which means two things. Cognitive behavioral techniques are pretty well researched, and so they've been shown to work. And the other thing that it means is the format. I teach you some skills, you apply them to your life, you go out, you practice them, you come back and we talk about it, you learn more skills, and you repeat the process. Um, so, what kind of skills are they? They are breathing techniques, mindfulness meditation, uh, performance enhancement psychology. So, helping you get ready for that presentation you got to do at work. It all kinds of um, analyzing automatic thoughts and helping you work through that, and really helping you manage stress. Okay, what makes it unique? Well, it's run a little bit like a yoga class, except instead of the emphasis being on the physical workout, the emphasis is on the mental skills and that kind of workout for your mind. And it's similar though in a couple of ways. Like we're going to use blocks and mats, and we're going to get on the floor and practice these things. Um, it's also similar in that, like when people do yoga, they usually go to a class or a couple of classes a week, and then they practice at home a couple times during the week. And this is designed to do the same thing. Like what happens in a lot of therapy is that the therapist will teach you some skills in class, and you think, yeah, that's a great idea, and you go home and you never practice it, right? And so that's just a common problem for everybody. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give you some community, some people that are going through the same kind of things as you, and interesting conversation and how these things apply to your life. It ends up being a bit of a lifestyle change. So if you're up for that, this group might be for you. I think it's important to ask, who's the group appropriate for? Well, it's good for people with anxiety. So excessive worries, difficulty sleeping, difficulty concentrating. A lot of times your mood gets involved in that too. And so you get a depressed mood. It's good for people with ADHD, because with ADHD, your mind tends to be jumping everywhere. There tends to be a lot of internal energy that's sort of difficult to manage, and impulsivity. So you feel something, you do it. And with this class, basically works all of the above, where it helps you calm your mind, focus your thoughts, and be aware of impulses, and learn kind of what to do with them, and so that they don't become behaviors that cause you problems. It's good for people with substance abuse issues that are working on recovery, because a lot of the time where you're vulnerable for relapse or picking up is when you have unstructured time and you're not sure what to do with yourself. And it can be difficult for people who've used chemicals a lot to know how to nurture themselves and to self-soothe. And so this fits all of those categories. It helps you fill your time. It becomes a hobby, and it changes your lifestyle. Enriches your lifestyle a little bit. And the final group that I think this would be really helpful for is people with psychedelic assisted therapies that are going to ketamine clinics. This is perfect. It's important to have some rituals and some process around your journeys. And now it gives you a practice where you can have journeys without any chemicals, and it helps you process the experiences in between. So there's a lot of other applications for this. You can just see the applications when you hear about the work that you do in here. And so if you have more questions, feel free to call me. I'll put the number for the ladies out in the front desk, Margarita and Ella and Jen. put that on the screen now, and call them for an appointment. Or remember, if you know somebody that this group would be perfect for, just remember you can copy the URL and paste it onto an email and send it to them. So hope to hear from you. If this group is for you, we'll see you soon.